A weekend of severe weather is on the way for South Australia and the southeast, so let's jump straight into it with a look at today's fire danger ratings. As you can see, widespread moderate to high fire danger ratings today, but extreme fire dangers across parts of southeast South Australia. Now that story is only going to intensify tomorrow, with catastrophic fire dangers coming into our forecast. Now these will affect the Eastern Eyre Peninsula, the Yorke Peninsula, the Flinders, Mid-North and Riverland districts. Larger parts of eastern South Australia are pushing into extreme fire danger ratings tomorrow, including the Mount Lofty Ranges. These extreme ratings are going to extend into southern New South Wales and parts of northwest Victoria as well. A key factor driving these dangerous fire weather conditions is the intense heat sitting over the continent, which has triggered heat waves over the past week. Now, the story is really unchanging for tomorrow. Looking at the forecast maximum temperature, we see widespread 40 to 45 degrees across those inland parts, reaching in some areas the high 40s. As you can see, Roxby Downs heading for 48 degrees tomorrow. In addition to the heat, we've also got increasing winds tomorrow. Now, these are going to start to pick up through tomorrow morning across eastern South Australia, parts of New South Wales and about the Victorian Ranges, but really increase through the afternoon and evening. By late Friday going into early Saturday, they'll mostly have eased, but we still could see some gusty weather, particularly about the eastern Victorian Ranges and the southeast New South Wales Ranges. In fact, these winds have already triggered severe weather warnings for large parts of South Australia and about the central Victorian Ranges. Now, these warnings are for damaging wind gusts that could bring down trees, power lines or cause damage to your property. It's essential if you live in these areas to stay up to date with all of our warning updates. So what's triggering these hot and windy conditions? Well, it's a low pressure trough which is lying across South Australia at the moment. It'll bring some patchy showers through the day tomorrow, but the rainfall totals we're expecting are likely to be on the low side of things. However, the trough is also going to bring significant areas of storms across South Australia and parts of New South Wales and Victoria as well. There is a risk of severe storms which could bring additional damaging wind gusts to the surface. Again, through the day tomorrow, check our website for any thunderstorm warnings we may be issuing at the time. As we go into Saturday, we're going to see the story tending wetter, with rain really increasing across South Australia in particular, but impacting Victoria as well. Now, this will continue through the weekend and likely into early next week as well, but at that point there are a range of possible outcomes depending on where these low pressure systems start to track. One way or the other, our accumulated rainfall across the weekend is likely to amount to 20 to 50 millimetres through large parts of South Australia and Victoria, with the peak totals about parts of the Eyre Peninsula and Northwest Pastoral pushing into the 50 to 100 millimetre range. So with such a dramatic shift from hot, windy, dangerous fire weather and storms to a much wetter weekend, it's essential that you keep up to date via the Bureau's website and the BOM Weather app. Stay safe and we'll catch you next time.